Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. As usual, this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Don't forget to stop by TipRanks TV over on the website to catch some exclusive stock content and our after hours market recap as well. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are in the green this morning. Currently, Dow futures are up 0.4%, S&P 500 futures up 0.49%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.6%. Amazon has said they plan to shut down their Kindle business over in China next year. Barron's reported that Amazon will discontinue its Kindle ebook store in China in June of 2023. Amazon said they would still continue to support Kindle devices. Any downloaded content can be accessed after that date, and they'll also offer refunds to customers if they purchased a Kindle after January 1st of 2022. The Amazon stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of 48%. Reddit meme stock investors are feeling a little offended after the SEC posted a campaign video on their YouTube page warning against meme stocks. What's most surprising here probably isn't that the SEC isn't a fan of meme stocks, but that they have a YouTube page. The video on the SEC's YouTube page depicts a game show where the game show participant selects meme stock, then hits invest and immediately loses a pile of cash, then gets hit in the face with a pie. This video is part of the SEC's overall Investomania public service campaign. The regulator says it's meant to educate viewers that investing is not a game and that they should do their due diligence before deciding whether to invest. Of course, the video became a big topic on Reddit, with some investors saying, "Don't get me wrong, it's hilarious, but it's a government agency openly mocking you, and you're paying them to mock you." Now let's take a look at notable earnings reports. In the after hours last night, we heard from companies like C3AI, who provided disappointing future guidance, and Chewy.com, who had better than expected results. For full details on those earnings reports and others, make sure you check out Fabio's after hours market recap over on TipRanks TV. Of course, one of the other stocks we heard from was the OG meme stock, GameStop. They posted a wider than expected loss and failed to provide any future outlook. GameStop reported an adjusted net loss of $157.9 million, or $2.08 per share. Analysts were expecting a loss of $1.45 per share. Their sales came in at $1.38 billion, just ahead of the analyst estimates of $1.34 billion. During their earnings call, the CEO discussed their blockchain efforts and the company launching a wallet for cryptocurrencies and NFTs in May. The call lasted less than 10 minutes and did not include a question and answer session, which they haven't done since the shares exploded back in January of 2021. Of course, not a favorite amongst analysts, the GameStop stock only has one analyst rating, and it is a sell with a downside of 75%. Already in the pre-market this morning, we heard from Hormel Foods. They came in just ahead of analyst expectations. The food conglomerate reported earnings per share of 48 cents, just ahead of the estimates of 46 cents per share, and that was on revenue of $3.1 billion, once again just ahead of the estimates of $3 billion. Their revenue did grow 18.8% on a year-over-year basis. Analysts currently rate the stock a hold with a slight upside of 1.5%, but we haven't seen any price targets reiterated following the report as of yet. We also heard from footwear company Designer Brands. Their earnings per share doubled analyst expectations. Designer Brands reported earnings of 48 cents per share, much higher than the analyst estimates of 23 cents per share. That was on revenue of $830.5 million, ahead of the estimates of $815.3 million. Their revenue grew about 18% year over year. Analysts currently rate the stock a hold with an average upside of 12%. Once again, most of our ratings are a couple months old, so we may see some reiterated after today. In the after hours today, we will be hearing from CrowdStrike, Lululemon, and Asana. So make sure you catch the after hour market recap on TipRanks TV to hear how they did. Now let's get right into this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Chewy following their earnings report last night. Under the ticker CHWY, the stock is up nearly 19%. They're followed by Pure Storage under PSTG up 11.5% and UiPath under PATH up 11.4%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Universal Display, although I haven't been able to find any distinct news behind the drop as of yet. Under the ticker OLED, the stock is down 12.5%. They're followed by Callan under CPE down 7.4% and Magnolia Oil and Gas under MGY down 5.4%. So that is going to be everything for Thursday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.